Hey guys, if you have seen my video on the quote editor, this is an update to the quote editor. So in that video, you saw how to edit a quote after, as a seller, you got a quote from a remote partner, and then you needed to edit that quote for your customer. In this video, I'm just going to use a quote in the catalog and show you some of the new updated features with that. In that video, everything works the same, but there are some new things that you can do that I think you will enjoy. So let's begin just by typing my shortcut LQ to use list quotes. And now we have some quote IDs. So we're going to snatch this first quote ID, and I'm going to copy that, and then we're going to click more and go into the quote editor to edit this quote. So first off, you're going to paste that value into the text input. Click edit quote, which is going to call the catalog and get that quote. And so all this was before. So let's just say we like to round down for our customers. So I'm going to click update and update after everything. This is pretty much still the same. Maybe it looks a little bit different than the previous video, but mostly the same. Okay, so then you can see it updated. Now here's what's new is we have a cancel button, we have a reset button. So let's show you what happens. So let's hit the cancel button and we go back. And this is not that same quote. So let's see what happens if we try and put in a quote that doesn't exist. Then you just get a message that quote isn't found. So if it remembers that quote from before, 9-1, okay, if we start typing it, 9-1, there it is, and we don't have to go and copy it again. The other buttons you'll see is the reset button. So if we go ahead and update one of these, click reset, that's how you can get your prices back. So before we didn't have that ability, and so I think you'll be excited to see that in here. And let's edit this too, and let's finish out the process. And then, as before, you still want to select a company, and then the user of that company, or the buyer, and then you click send quote. This is going to go ahead and generate a quote and update that quote in the catalog, and then you can see the quote was done, and then you'll see there's now a direct message between you and the user you just gave them the quote. You can click this edit new quote to do a new one and go back. You can go here and see this quote, select the quote, and you can view the quote and see it's updated as we expected. And thanks for joining me in this video. Hope to see you in the next one.
Be sure to visit our YouTube channel for other videos in the Cataworx Community Portal Quote video series, or continue now with the next video in this series.